Hi guys, so welcome back to a video. This is all about my management series. If you know, I already started this management series with Heartbreak, and I was like round Valentine's Day all the way in February. I'm going to be doing 4 of these. I'll do 4 a year. Abbie, we're on the 5th. It's the 5th month of this year. Yeah. So you can get it together. Get it together. But this is the second one, and this one is all about money. We're bowling. So for me, this is some tricks and tips, and I have 5 tips for you guys about how I manage my money. I feel like I'm privileged. I have a job, so I get paid. Even though I get paid below minimum wage because, well, I get paid minimum wage for a 17-year-old because I'm 17. And like they act like 17-year-olds don't need money too, so it's basically I get paid nothing. But I love my job, and even more I love getting money. So I thought there's some tips and tricks that I feel like have helped me a lot, that made me be able to live the lifestyle that I live. Like my lifestyle is not one of like I buy Ferraris on the daily, I'm buying Gucci, I'm buying Balenciaga flip-flops. No. But I'm comfortable. If I want to dine with my friends, I dine out. If I want to buy makeup, I buy makeup. Like, I just feel a bit awkward. So now when people say like discussing money over like YouTube is a bit weird, or like a video. You guys don't know me. I feel like if you don't know me, you see this might think I'm big-headed. But like the other day I spent £45 on makeup. When if you know me, like I would think that that's not a lot. That's a lot of money. But like I kind of spent it calmly, kind of didn't spend it calmly. But like yeah, I spent £45 on makeup. I see, I've been quite dark. My mum's listening. Might kill me. But I feel like it's only because I am able to implement certain lifestyle structures into my life. So I'm gonna give you these 5 to die for tips that I think I'll put on this side. So let me brush up a little bit so we can fit all that in. So the first one is plan your money. I'm gonna say this because like from so I can remember like this I've been secondary school, I got a monthly allowance from my dad. We could pay like pocket money, so I basically got that, and I found it really hard. My family was like to me, Abigail, why did you say you never have money to do stuff when you get money from your dad? And it was until me and Bethany sat down and we like planned out what my ingoings and outgoings are, and realised that my outgoings were way more than my ingoings. So I had to actually like deep it and find a way to make my outgoings less than my ingoings. Psst, psst, cut down on the food. Food costs a lot of money, especially when you're done it now. I realised. Anyways, so I feel like plan your money. Then you say to the end of this video, it will be the formula that Bethany taught me. Sorry Beth, I'm getting out of your secrets. But for my Beth taught me about managing my money because that's something I love. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is I think is having more than one bank account. I feel like everyone should have a bank account because I feel like when I get to pay my phone my card, I feel like I'm that child. Like, what? Let me just tap my phone on the screen. I'm like, yes, I pay for that with my phone. Technology. But like, have more than one bank account, have more than one purse. There's somewhere where you can have a literal division of your money. So it's cool writing down this month I'm gonna save, this month, but we actually have a legit division of your money. It helps. Especially with me, like I'm lazy. Let's say I have like £10 in my main account, because I get paid. Another bonus tip: I get paid into my savings account. So I feel like if you are someone who is like not really like paying for rent or something, if you get a job and you can get paid into your savings account, it will be a lot more beneficial because it's kind of saved, you know. But like, so I get paid into my savings account, and to log in, to type my password in, to then go and transfer money from one account to another account, it's just long for man. When you're in the queue and you have the stuff in your hand, it's long. Yeah, so it kind of helped me to spend less, and also helps to track more. So I know that, okay, I'm constantly logging in and changing things over, and I can see my balance is going lower and lower, lower and lower. I won't even say numbers, but I don't want to like pay it out anyone, not pay it out myself. Like, if you constantly see that number going lower, like say you had £10 and then next thing you know you had £9 and then you have £7 and then you have £4, you know something's wrong. So you cannot watch out, because then again, even though like you're getting paid into your savings account or there's money in your savings account, you know that's your savings account, so it shouldn't really be going too low, because that's money you're saving. Get what I'm saying? Personally, I think having 3 accounts is amazing, but everyone says that's too much. Everyone says I stick with 2. Personally, I like 3. Yeah. So for me, I think 3 accounts. You have your savings account, and then your account where all your transactions go out of. Like when I shop online, when I buy food, that's that account, and then the account that I probably get paid into, the money that's coming in, I can then delegate, okay, this is for me to spend, this is for me to save. That's what I think. I like breaking things down till they're nothing, so I can understand. That's me. Tip 2 was really heavy. So tip 3 is something my mum has been trying to implement into all of us, and it's hard. I guess it's saving. I think saving is hard because, like me, you don't want to like blow and spend £40 a month on makeup, or treat you and your friends to KFC, or you just want to bash out money. And that's a bit hard to save, but it was like, how much do I save? I just save £2 every day, and I can't remember what I was listening to, but I was listening to someone, I think on YouTube or Snap or something, and I think I tend to save 10%. And also remind me about church as well. You guys know my Christian, so with church you give 10% of your tithe back to God, because you know your job is a blessing from God, so you're giving back what He's given to you, what really is His. Yeah, I can see that in another video, but yeah. So like, I like 10% seems like a legit number. So what I do, I'm a Christian, so my first 10% goes to my tithe, from my money I get in, and my second 10% will go to my savings. Let's say I get paid £50, I'll then tithe £5, that leaves me with £45, and then I'll save £4.50. So every time I get money in, that is what I'm doing. However, if you don't believe in God, or you don't believe in tithing, you will just do, if you get paid £50, you save £5. And the reason why it's effective is because that means, shameless Maya, that's telling me. Yeah, the reason why it's so effective because little by little you realise how much you're saving. So like, whether it is, let's say you always get £50, then one day you get £200, that is now £20 you're saving. And that £20 added to your money, like when I saved my first £50, I was shocked because I didn't even realise I saved £50. I'm like thinking like, okay, I'm like doing £1, £10 into my savings, but it's nothing a lot until you get like your first 100, or your first 1,000, or your 200, your 500, your million. Like, it always starts somewhere really small. So saving 10% of the first thing you get is amazing. The rules I apply to this is the same rules I apply to my tithe, which is, if my mum gives me £10 and says, Abigail, go buy lunch, and bring up the change, I wouldn't tithe that money because it was dedicated for something. However, if she's like, Abigail, go buy lunch and keep the change, I'll then I'll then save and tithe the change. I changed the colour of my thing, but I like it. Step 4 is one I'm really bad at, and it is learning to say no. I feel like this comes up in every single one of the management series that I've planned. I bet it will even come up in the bonus one as well, because learning to say no is the value of life. I feel like we shouldn't be ashamed to say no, but we are. So like, if your friend asks you to go out and you don't have the money for it, it's fine to say no. If your friend wants you to buy makeup and you don't have the money for it, it's fine to say no. If your one wants you to buy a book or a game and you don't have the money for it, it's fine to say no. I feel like learning to say no to a friend, or even to yourself, like, I'm not gonna lie, the video I showed, I don't know, I did massive thought for me, like, I don't buy money, I don't just spend my money like that. I spend my money, but like, when it comes to me buying stuff, I don't really spend a lot at once unless it's food. So like, if I'm going to spend £40 on something, it's either fabric I'm buying for college, or I'd had a day out, I'm going to different shops, plus food, plus my travel, all equal to that £40. That means like it's one top, a meal, and my travel all equal £40. But the other day I spent like £45 on makeup, what I rarely ever do. And you know, if I said no to myself, I would be £45 richer right now. But I was allowed to indulge once every so often. Bonus tip. It's fine to indulge, just indulge with reason. So learn to say no to yourself, to a friend, to a family, to anyone about when it comes to money. It's fine and it's okay, and you're allowed to do it. And it'll make you a better person for it. My friend wanted me to go out, and it cost about £10. And I said no. So I'm upset, but I'll be £10 richer. And if they're a true friend, they'll understand. Let's say next time at lunch, and I'm at McDonald's, and I can either get a chicken legend meal for like £6, or I can get the £2 one with a voucher. I didn't say no to myself. No, let me get the £2 one and save money. Cool, I'm now £12 richer. And now let's say my mum gives me £5, and then I tithe and everything left over. I have about £4. Let's say I save all that together, I'd have just under £20. Let's say there's an amazing book I want to get. Like I'm looking right now at the How to Be a Boss book by Lily Singh. That's something I really wanted to get. So let's say I now have the exact money that I needed without even realising I could spend that. Or I could just save it to reach my £1 billion. I feel like that's even the best. I think that's the beauty of saving. For me, anyway, it's not the saving I have money on my account. It's saving and spending my savings that I generally enjoy. Like after a while, kind of like you want to protect how much you've saved. But I feel like dabbling into it every so often to spend a bit, it gives me more incentive to save more because I get a reward. And I take the 5th step. At no other time will I allow this step. In no other areas of this management series, I probably will allow this step. This is probably the only scenario I can think of, definitely for this year anyways. For the 3 I don't have planned, the 4th one obviously is chosen by you guys. None of those would I allow this to be, apart from the money, is lie to yourself. But lie to yourself in a certain way. Let's say I get paid £140. Best believe I'm telling my mind I got paid £100. Why? Because then I can either save the extra £40 or the extra £40 can be fallback money. So let's say with me, I have a very unhealthy habit of spending more money on food. In a day, I can and I happily will spend £100 on food. I might not eat all the food, I might be buying it for me and a friend, but I can happily spend £100 on food and not be upset until I'm broke and crying out for money. But if I like myself and be like, you know what, because I was saying I do it on a daily basis, I always like round it down to the lowest 10. Let's say if I get paid £159.86. That's such a random number. I'll then round it down to £150. And then I'm actually planning out how much money I have for the time period, like my next paycheck. I will then say, you know what, I got £125. My stomach and my addiction for food come right down to 100, but don't worry, each time I get paid, it gets less and less. The gap gets more and more, and my control over my food spending, I'm claiming it back. But yeah, I feel like lying to yourself that way is beautiful. Or because then when it comes to like, oh, can I afford this palette, and you've worked hard for it, you know you do care about fallback money. Or if you haven't worked hard for it, you kind of be like, oh wait, I can't afford it because I have less money than I originally planned to have. So my battery might have died a bit. It's time for me to hurry up and stop talking so much. But yeah, I feel like lying to yourself in a good way helps you to be stricter with yourself, and you can apply that to different areas of your life. So lying to myself with my money and making sure I'm more strict with what I select and buy can relate to my love life, my food life, my health life, my ambitions. It's very good, like I'm being strict with myself. You're teaching yourself discipline. I feel like when you have less money, you're forced to be more disciplined on what you spend. So by lying to yourself, you're giving yourself less money and you become more disciplined. So if you made it this far, I'm proud of you. You're learning. I appreciate you. I'm going to now show you how Bethany taught me to do this whole shebang. So depending on what you like is what you want to do. So you might love writing things down. Why? It's now 6 PM. You had the whole day to mow your lawn. Why are you mowing your lawn for me? Right. Anyways, so you don't like things, writing things down, pen and paper. Like my mum likes doing that, Beth likes doing that. I don't. I'm a technology head. I was born in 1999. I'm basically a millennial. My phone is my life. So my spending thing is on my phone, and I have quite a couple. So like if you go to my memos, I have like a queue of things in my memos. But if I go to money, I basically have everything broken down into smaller ones, but I'm just going to do everything broken down into like small ones, and then I have the overall one of everything. That makes sense. So like I get, bonus tip, have more than one income of money, like source of income, because then you will never feel the lack. So like right now I have 3 ways of getting money, which is my job, my pocket money, and babysitting money, and that's how I juggle. Oh, and bursary. Basically, bursary is strictly for school stuff. So yeah, it can even cover it. The other day I spent 100 odd on fabric, minus components. Components are expensive. I spent £42, yeah, on zips. This is why we need to have 10% saved, because we need the money. We need the saving money. The other day I got paid £126.50. Yeah. So what I'll have a breakdown for, let's say, that average I get paid. So if I know that I'm contracted 4 hours a week and I get paid £5 an hour, then I'll do a month worth, and I'll be my job money. So I do that, and then I have a month one where I have to pay every month, and then recently I've now done a weekly one because my life's been kind of hectic and I can't really agree to the month one. But just to make it simpler, I'm just going to go with the week one. So on the week of the 19th, I got paid about £126.50. I know this because of tithe. So what I do at the top, I'll write income, and this is where step 4 comes into it. No, this is where step 5 comes into it. Right off the bat, I did lie to myself. So even though I got paid 126, I got paid £100. Simple, that, honest. And then I got paid £100 from the place that I work. So it's just gonna be in here. So I got paid £100 from the place that I work. And then I have my outcome. So those are my bills. So my phone bill, my Oyster, my gym, those are my bills. And then I have financial obligations. So that could be tithe, your Oyster, your savings, your holiday. I'm going on holiday. Your holiday money and stuff like that for this month. But when I do it for weekly, I just say bills. And then I'll write down what everything is. I'm trying to save £70 a week for my holiday, so I do that £70. And then for my Oyster, I do £10 a week. I write that down. For my mum, I give that's for my phone bill, £10 a week. And then my tithe, and then my savings, and what my savings was left to, which is now say 0 because I spent it all on makeup. I'm a smart cookie. And then I then minus all of that, what I made from the income price, my income number, not from the money I actually got paid, but the lied to myself number. I managed it from that, and that'll be my free spend for the week. So it could be anywhere between like £3 to something more. And then if you see that, you know what, so much gone wrong here, like I can't live off £3 for spare money, you then go in and be like, can I alter this, can I alter that? So if you look at my month one for the month of May, it's way more in depth, and this is what better if you get paid monthly. So for the month of May, I write down my bills. That is, my phone bill is about £40, my Photoshop, my gym membership, my tithe, my Oyster, my savings, my holiday, my savings, my food, my stuff like that. So I have all that down, and in brackets, I wrote down what's paying for that basically. So is it my bursary from college, or is it my job, or is it my pocket money? So it's just like I write that just for me mentally. And then what I'll do, I'll calculate all the prices there. I know that this month I'm spending this much, and I then have to accommodate my life to it. But yeah, I know I didn't really explain that too well. I thought it would be something easier to explain, but it's kind of like what you have to do is find out your total income, write down all your outgoings and manage it. And then when you have a flexible outgoing, like for instance, I did food as part of my allowance. No, I think myself to £15 on food, £10 on food a week, or £15 on food a week. It's not easy, but it's got to be done. You see what I mean? So you then like work and cut corners to how you can save more or less money. Apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video blog post. I'm going to do some written bits down below. Make sure you check that out. Just record it for like explaining things too carefully. I have the steps down below because they're important steps to remember. Tip 1, plan your money. Tip 2, have more than one account that has place to have your money. Tip 3, save 10%. Tip 4, learn to say no. And tip 5, lie to yourself. But yeah, if you did like this video, make sure you subscribe and check out our channel because there's more of us on the YouTube channel. And check out our socials. Bye.